But I think as far as like what you said with Max Verstappen and Russell being an actual rivalry, I think is really like a true, or more of a true on track type rivalry that we really haven't seen in a long time. I mean, Verstappen, I mean, this goes back to at least 2022, and he had some incidents with Russell. Neither one liked what either one was saying after the race. They got kind of ticked at each other. This carries over, and then into last year when they go to Qatar and they have some incidences of impeding, and Russell complains about the impeding in qualifying. Verstappen ends up getting a grid penalty. Doesn't really matter. Verstappen ends up winning. Then it goes on to Abu Dhabi, and some of the comments that are made after that, Russell takes offense to. I think there's some comments about Verstappen saying that he was going to put Russell's head through the wall, something along those lines. And then
subtle.
Yeah, I mean, very subtle comments, right? So it goes back and forth like this. Then you've got Russell, and there's like a driver's dinner before the Abu Dhabi race, kind of into the season dinner. And Russell shows up, and he's one of the last drivers that shows up, and there's only 2 seats available. And those 2 seats are on either side of Max Verstappen. So Russell walks over, he grabs one of the chairs and moves it to the other end of the table and sits down. And later he's asked about it, of course, and he's like, basically like he had comments that he felt like Max Verstappen had been bullying other drivers and that he wasn't going to stand for it, that he was going to take a stand. So, it's on his own personal morals there. You got to respect the guy for that.
Yeah, totally.
So, is he right? Is he wrong? It's hard to say. There's a lot of things like back and forth between them that some of the back and forth was with the other stewards there. So behind closed doors, hard to know, each one kind of thinking the other person's in the wrong on those things. And then you get to this season and you have Barcelona and you have Max Verstappen, getting hit a little bit by Russell and then overtaking him, and then have Verstappen having to give that position back and then ramming Russell. So those things going on. And then this past week in Canada, having some challenges there too. So, I think the rivalry continues. I don't think they really like each other at all. Even in some of the interviews after the race, it looked like Verstappen was just like, gosh, George, stop talking. And I think that Russell may kind of feel the same way still. I don't think that that's something that they buried the hatchet on.